Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lakeland Vale Let's Play series with me, CWATTYESO, here in Farming Simulator 19. It is a new day, new morning. We do have one field left to harvest, which is our soybeans. We also have a bunch of fields now we need to get kind of replanted, retweeted. I almost said retweeted then. But that's not why we're here. So what I'm going to do today to start things off, I'm going to get this guy first of all to move these 2 pallets of eggs out of my way. There you go. Sell those. That'll make us a little bit of money. I'm going to get him to grab our seeder. And basically, I'm going to have him start doing cover crop on field 20. I am. It should be pretty cool. He should be able to do it. I'm hoping. I'm then going to go and do the soybean harvest while a worker is doing seeding for me. And basically I'm going to go around and cover crop all my fields, because at the moment all the fields that we've harvested in the last day or two as part of this autumn harvest, all of them need to be ploughed. 1 and 2 need to be ploughed, 21 needs to be ploughed. So I'm going to plant the cover crop first and let it grow, and then I'm going to plough it. And worker is high. Now hopefully this guy will seed the field properly, because this guy is just a normal giants worker. I've removed that other helper mod, that AI extension. I've removed it because it's just not playing games with me. It doesn't work with how I like to start workers, because I normally like to drive part of the way down the road myself and then hand over. It doesn't work. It just doesn't. You need to start the worker before you start the field. Before you do anything on the field, you need to start him from the right corner, pointing in the right direction, and I haven't got the patience to flipping do all that nonsense. You know, if I'm halfway through a field and I just want to hire a worker, I want to be able to hire a worker. You know, if I'm going to have to mess around with positioning the guy in the right corner of the field, pointing in the right direction and all that business, then I'm better off using courseplay. Honestly, because I still think courseplay is better if I'm going to do a pre-generated course. But anyway, I'm going to hop out of the tractor at this point because I need to be down here at the store where I've got 2 new purchases waiting for me. I have got a tanker and a new truck. Dolores has been splashing the cash. We have a Mac Anthem truck. Anybody who's been watching my multiplayer series, has been watching me and Mr. Helgi, will recognise the Mac truck, because we've been using that extensively on the series. But anyway, we need this because, believe it or not, boom, I'm going to knock down a road sign. I need to get some diesel. I need to fill up some diesel. I need to get to the farm. I need to fill up that potato washer because it's stopped. I also need a lot of water to put into the potato washer and potato steamer. So those are all things that I need to take care of at some point. Plus there's all manner of things like liquid fertilizers and herbicides that I need to get distributed and get taken care of, because they're starting to mount up a little bit in that silo building, in that fertilizer factory behind me there. We've got liquid fertilizer in there and we've got herbicide. But right now, until today, I haven't had a big enough tanker to be able to transport a lot of it. And this tanker's not massive. This is only 60,000 litres. This is a little tanker, really. I was going to go with the universal Doodah one. The universal liquid tanker that I tend to always use, but I figured in this Let's Play series I would go different and I would use this thing. This seems to take all the different fill types that I need it to, so we'll take this. Got a bit of a two-wheel situation there. Just struggling a little bit uphill. This machine just struggles to pull a little bit. Not the most powerful truck in the world, as we've discovered on Fenton Forest. In actual fact, I've had to go in and modify this truck on Fenton Forest on the multiplayer to give it more power and give it more oomph, because it was severely lacking. I've then also had to modify some of the trailers as well, because the trailers are just ridiculous now. As soon as you put any crops in them, you can't pull them up hills. The Giant's physics system has just gone to crap. I don't know what they were messing with in recent times, but they need to undo it. Start this bad boy off again. Hopefully it'll take, it won't take all the diesel. That could be an issue. That could be an issue. If it only holds 15,000 litres at a time. Because I'm not sure if I can get rid of all of this into here yet. I mean, we've used a fair bit of diesel in the first 2 years, but not enough. Right, we'll leave that there then. We'll leave that there. I was quite surprised at how little diesel that potato washer holds. I thought it was going to hold more than that. I think it does on the multiplayer server, because again, I've been into the mods and I've modified the mods to increase a lot of the storage capacities and holding capacities. So we lift that up, we fold the wheels. Now this is something I've learned to do recently. If you have one of these headers with wheels that folds, like that, after you've picked it up and you've folded it, okay, you want to obviously open the header and then get the comb out as well. Want to make sure that that's fully extended and open. But also what you want to do is you want to disconnect it again, and then you want to reconnect it. For some reason, these headers with the wheels, with the built-in folding trailers, they have an issue whereby when you actually fold the trailer, they're at the wrong angle and they have issues then harvesting. If you're driving along a field and you wonder why your harvester suddenly misses bits, it's because of that. So I always drop the header down, and when you pick it up again, you'll notice the header's at a different angle. What it was when you just picked it up with the from the trailer position. It's like the header rotates differently. It's when you pick it up from when it's in the trailer trailer format and fold it, you'll notice it's angled and pointed down at the ground more than it is after you've detached it and reattached it, and that causes the problem for a lot of people. Also, as I start doing this soybean harvesting, I just want to say to Mr. Helgi, no, I'm not using follow me. I know in the multiplayer server, we recently did a harvest of we did a corn harvest where we had the auger wagon with follow me driving next to our harvesters. Both me and him both had a harvester, and we both had a follow me auger wagon to load into on the go. And Mr. Helgi says, oh, you'll do this in your next Lakeland video. Well, sorry, Mr. Helgi. No, I'm not. For the simple reason, the field's not big enough for me to warrant having the auger wagon on the go. Dolores doesn't mind jumping out of the harvester and going and fetching the auger when she needs to unload. You know, if this was a massive, massive, massive field, like the ones we've been harvesting on Fenton Forest, then yeah, you could make the argument it pays to have the auger wagon driving alongside you the whole time. It's quicker. You just can keep going until the auger wagon gets full, and then you've got to unload the auger wagon. However, for Dolores, it's not really going to make that much of an impact on her day. The problem, of course, is now, because that fuel tanker is still full of diesel, I can't fill it with water, which means I still can't do what I wanted to do. Maybe I should sell some diesel. Maybe I should sell what's left in that trailer. I'm nearly full. I should have probably unloaded on that last row. Because I'm going to get full going down here. Oh, 2 fields of soybeans, that'll be nice. So, they're not massive fields, but require some work. And like I say, I'm going to get them seeded with the cover crop first, and then we'll set about worrying about the cultivating aspect a bit further. Subsoiling and then replanting, reseeding. Good thing is none of them have required lime, which is great, because obviously I haven't got the lime building in place yet. I will be placing the lime building. In actual fact, that might not be a bad shout, actually. I'm just thinking to myself now, if I place the lime building does require diesel. I could empty that tanker into the lime building, which would then free me up to get the water that I need, fill all the other machines, plus I'm going to have to put water in the lime building anyway to manufacture the lime. Ooh, that's one way to get rid of your excess diesel. Yeah, I'll probably look at doing that in a minute. I just don't know whether I'm going to place the lime building at the farm or somewhere else on the map. I think it would make sense for me to place it somewhere else. I don't have too many production buildings here at the farm. Yeah, I haven't been cluttering up my placeable area. with buildings. We've got the hay dryer, the grass dryer. We've got the bale chipper. Those are about the only two buildings I've got placed in that area. So probably going to keep it that way, I think. Like I say, if I get a fermenting silo, that's going to go down by field 16 where I've recently put the grass field. It just makes more sense. Slowly getting full. Done. One of the things I didn't do was check. Oh, needs lime. Field 12 is okay. Starting to get some weeds appearing on some of the fields. But again, I'm not worried about the fields with the oilseed radish having weeds on them. They're going to get ploughed in anyway. Overfield's coming along quite nicely. Over there. So that worker is doing a great job of putting down my oilseed radish. As we do this. To be honest, I'm almost tempted to hire a worker to finish off the harvest. Because, like I say, I want to get that lime building. Bulk production, there it is. I mean, it's not a massive building. there probably would do. No, it's kind of in the way of where we have the harvester. I will quickly go and unload him as he's going up the field. And then I can mess around getting that filled up. The good thing is, I'm not making any mistakes. Am I? You know? Because again, everyone has to remember the golden rule. Rule number 1.
Rule number 1 to driving grain cart. It's always your fault.
Well, I'm used to that.
In there. Right, there's our tanker, which still has 23,000 litres of diesel in it. Perfect. We'll put that in the brand new machine. That'll do a wonderful job then. Right, now I need the water. For our tanker, which is located in here. And we'll put it in the potato washer and the steamer first, and then we'll go fill up the lime machine. Okay, it might have run out of steamed potatoes. It might have run out of washed potatoes. More than anything, that machine. And I should fill that back up nicely. About 30,000 litres. We'll go put this 16,000 litres in the lime machine, get that started, get that cooking. Like I say, this machine will produce lime and it will also produce salt, unfortunately. The salt we can't do anything with, so we'll just end up selling that. We will. We won't do anything with the salt. apart from, to say, sell it. The lime we will use. We might sell some of the lime, some of the excess. If anything, just to pay for the diesel that the machine's going to use. You know, get our money back. Doesn't cost us anything in water because obviously we've got our own bore well. We've got our own bore down to a natural well of water, so we're using what nature has provided us. You see, thunder is still over here as well, from when I repaired my machines the other day. That animation with the stuff going down, look. Blub, 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 blub. There we go, look, it's already started. Look, 1 pallet of lime, 1 pallet of salt. Go get our truck. It looks like Mr. Harvester has got full, so we need to go and unload him. Yeah, happy days. Like I say, get these fields lime spreaded. Make sure they're all in tip-top condition. And then we'll get the seeder to come over the top. Plant the oilseed radish. And then we can worry about all the other stuff down the road. Is this going to fill this machine? Probably. Nearly. If I've got to go and empty, I'd rather take a full load to empty. I haven't got the other truck over here today. Decided I didn't really need it for the soybean harvest, because you don't normally get a massive yield of soybeans off these tiny little fields. One of the reasons why Dolores needs to look closely next year at how we're going to be planting certain things. The fact that we've got field 21 and field 20 really does give us a good opportunity to, like I say, it might be a case of next autumn we have 4 fields of soybeans here, which will definitely increase our yield. Because obviously the corn is going to be over on another field. It will be over on field 20, field 21. Slide all this in here. That not going up or down. Ah, there we go. I've had to really lower that to get that to unload. Not really designed for driving in here with an auger wagon. I think you'll agree. It's not best suited. But hey, at least we're getting things on the go again. And at least Dolores has managed to get the potato washer back up and running. So we'll get more potatoes loaded into that. We definitely need to get more loaded into that. There is 151,000 to go and sell. Something I will probably do next episode. Right, let's go find our harvester. He should be nearly finished, I think. In which case, oh, there goes another road sign. That's 2 road signs we've killed in this episode. Farewell road signs. Right, we'll empty our harvester. Our harvester is done. Year 2. Harvest complete. We now got the lovely joys of winter operations, although it doesn't really get terribly wintry here in the lovely US Lakeland area, the Lakeland Vale area of the US. We don't have to worry about snow and frosts and things like that. One of the reasons why we're able to get 2 really good harvests a year. We're able to do our cereal crops in the springtime, providing we get them planted in the next, you know, couple of weeks, and then we're able then, after we've harvested the cereal wheats, to quickly re-prepare the fields and put down our corn and soybeans for the year. And now our harvest is complete. Our autumn harvest, folks, is completed. So we've reached that point where it's the end of the episode anyway, folks. So thank you for watching today's episode. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please go click that like button for me. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not already doing so. Leave a comment, you know. Let me know what you think of these episodes in the comment section down below. And also be sure to share the video wherever you see fit, with whomever you see fit. This has been the Lakeland Vale Map by Stevie, so be sure to also thank Stevie for the excellent maps that he provides as players, free of charge. And I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon for another episode. For now, though, from me, it is in fact, sadly, goodbye.